The following may not be entirely politically correct, yet it may change the way that you deal with certain people. When Parshas Vayikra is describing all of the different korbanos and offerings that one can bring, one of them is called the korban ola, the elevation offering. It can be brought of bird, of fowl. And there's a unique halacha. When it's brought of fowl, of a bird, an oaf, you're not allowed to pluck the feathers off. Veshisa oso b'knafav lo yavdil. Why? Says Rashi, because very often, if someone's bringing a korban ola and it's a small bird, it means they don't really have that much money. They're a pauper, they're an ani. So if you're going to go ahead and start plucking at their small korban that's already, the best he can do, and you're making it even smaller, we don't want that. Leave the feathers. Okay. Yet another problem arises, says Rashi. When you burn feathers, it gives off this horrible, pungent, grotesque, repulsive odor. And now that's going to be, smelt everywhere in the Beis HaMikdash and Mishkan? How's that going to go? That's not very good. Rabbi, so we got it all wrong. Listen to the end of Rashi. You know what? You know what that smell means? Kedei sheyiyeh mizbeach. You know why we keep the feathers on? So that it should give off this aroma, this smell. Because this smell, we want it to be so ve'ah, to make full, to fully engulf, umehudar, and adorn the korbanos shel ani. We want this smell to be smelt inside that entire room. The entire Mishkan of Beis HaMikdash. We want the whole world to smell this. Why? Oila hu ishe reach nichoyach lashem. For that terrible, nauseating, burning feather smell of this pauper's korban is the satisfying aroma to God. Says Rav Yerucham, if someone invites a meshulach into their home, someone who's collecting money, I'm a mafunak, I'm someone who likes things to be clean, and sometimes, because of the nature of the job, if they're collecting for somebody else, or God forbid for themselves, sometimes someone who's collecting doesn't have the ability to just get a fancy shower or to be fully clean all the time. So sometimes I hesitate, and I don't really necessarily maybe want to bring someone into my home, or the smell, or definitely I want to just tap the credit card because I don't want to touch it. You got it all wrong. That's the reach nichoyach lashem. When someone's collecting in shul, you get your hands all in their hands. For all the therapists out there, this is like what's it called? An exposure therapy. You go, you get in their coat. You get cozy with that smell. That's the reach nichoyach lashem. That's what Hashem wants to mehudar. The korbanos shel ani inside of the Mishkan. That smell is the satisfying aroma to God.